Hi friends, cover letter or motivation letter plays a very vital role in your job seekers visa interview process. Sometimes it's even a pivotal or decision factor for your job seekers visa. Stay tuned, I'll tell you how to make a perfect cover letter for your job seekers visa interview. I strongly advise friends, please get used to these cover letters or motivation letters. Specifically talking about me myself, friends, I was never used to these motivation letters or cover letters, but later I understood that it plays a very vital role not only for your visa interview but also for your job search in Germany. The HRs expect a personalized cover letter for every application that you send. Now for job seekers visa interview, friends, there is no such hard and fast format or template for your cover letter, but still there are certain points that needs to be considered while making your cover letter. I'll give you an overview of the structure of a motivation letter. Now, by the way, friends, cover letter and motivation letter is just the same, so get used to it. I'll be using these two words interchangeably in this video. First of all, I'll narrate you a structural overview of how this cover letter looks like. One very important point about cover letters is, friends, please make it personal. Don't take help from other consultants or other agencies to make your cover letters. As a matter of fact, friends, I know a couple of guys who were instructed or advised by the job seekers visa officer to write a cover letter right at the place of interview. That is, during interview they were told to write a cover letter right in front of the interviewer officer. So friends, please give extra emphasis to this fact and make your cover letter your own. Remember friends, cover letter is intended to give a first-hand impact or impression of your preparation for your job search in Germany. It should give an impression to the officer that you are really serious, you have done a lot of homework, and thereby you are a suitable candidate to go for job seekers visa. So here is the outline of how a cover letter should be made. The first portion talks about your personal information, that is your name, your passport number, your mobile number, email address, or etc. Then to whom you are addressing to. Most likely it will be the officer responsible for your job seekers visa. In the consulate, you have to write the consulate name as well. Then of course subject, which is obviously a motivation letter for your job seekers visa. The next section talks about your professional experiences and competencies. That may include your professional experience, your areas of expertise, and why do you think you are the right candidate for job seekers visa. Apart from that, you can even mention here that you have already applied for multiple vacancies in Germany, and most likely because the interviewer always expected you to come in person for the interview. That's why you were rejected most of the times. In addition to this, friends, here you can even mention some references or proof of your communication with German HRs, and you can always mention that I have attached proof of these interviews in the checklist, in the attached documents list. Now the next section is what motivates you to come to Germany for job, or why have you selected Germany as your dream destination. Now again friends, here you have to mention that you have researched a lot, and you have to mention here that Germany is probably the best country to work in. Now again friends, you should not look very dreamy. You are not dreaming about getting a job in Germany. You are not in a dream world. You have done some research, some facts and figures are there, and that's why you have concluded that you should go to Germany for job. So you have to mention all that you can here in this paragraph. The next section is about a brief summary of your educational background. Now again friends, here you can also mention that you have attached the Annabin certificate. Now for Annabin, I have made multiple videos. Please have a look at them. I have pasted the link right above. One point to note here, friends, is sometimes it so happens that you might have done PG and you might have done graduation and PG, and maybe like PG is not there in Annabin, or you were unable to find equivalent certificate from Annabin for PG. In such cases, it is advisable that you should not hide your PG. Instead, you can mention a line here that although I have done my post-graduation, but still I am searching job on the basis of my graduation only. It is absolutely not recommended to hide any fact regarding your professional or educational history, and please make it clear to the German embassy that you are going to search your job on the basis of your graduation and not on your post-graduation. Next section talk about your proof of funds, wherein you can mention that you have some reserved amount in your savings banks. Although nowadays German embassy also offers you an option to go for a blocked account, wherein you can mention that you have created a blocked account maybe in Kotak or in Fintib or whatever, and you have to show that you have enough funds for your survival in Germany, for your stay in Germany. Now regarding accommodation plan, friends, accommodation is always a tricky thing here. See, first of all, a basic thing is you have to get your Anmeldung done, that is your city registration. I have again made a specific video on Anmeldung, please have a look at it. Regarding your accommodation, while you are sitting in your home country, it's really impossible, next to impossible to find accommodation in Germany which is genuine one. So in that case, what you can do is you can have some multiple bookings of a hotel for your entire stay in Germany, that is for 6 months. Now, of course, this is not a best idea to do, but it is one of the possibilities. However, you have to clearly mention that you have booked a hotel accommodation for 6 months. However, you are not planning to stay in the hotel forever because Anmeldung is probably not possible. In that case, you have to mention here that because I need to see the property or my apartment in person, only then I can book that. Thereby, I have booked the hotels for a temporary purpose, for a temporary time, and I'll be switching over to those flat or apartments once I reach in Germany at the soonest possible. So, you have to make sure, you have to clearly mention that your stay in these hotels is only for a temporary time and not forever. And you will be searching your permanent residence in Germany. Permanent means in a flat or in apartment or in the so-called WG, that is Wohngemeinschaft, as soon as possible. But initially, for the initial days, you will be staying in hotel only. Now, insurance. Insurance is again a topic to dive deep into it. Well, insurance is something, friends, that is most mandatory. You will get a job seekers visa only for the duration for which you are insured in Germany. Now, for this purpose, you have to get health insurance / travel insurance. Now, these two are different things, but normally when you buy it in your home country, you'll probably get it as a package, which has to be valid for minimum of 6 months. Now, again, for this insurance purpose, I have made another video. I'll share the link in the description. Just to mention here, friends, for insurance, there is a specific list which are recognized by German embassies. You have to search on your own in the German embassy list which insurance companies are applicable or recognized by your embassy. For Mumbai embassy, I have pasted a link of the PDF file. You can have a look at it and make sure that you get an insurance only from one of these companies. Next comes your list of documents, wherein you have to clearly mention that what all documents you have pasted along with this motivation letter, and this also includes your proof of interaction with the other companies or German HRs. Make sure, friends, that is the most deciding factor, because once you make interaction with German HRs, you really show that you are very serious about your job in Germany, and thereby you strengthen your chances of getting this visa. You also need to show kind of a plan B, wherein you will mention that just in case if I am not able to get a job in Germany within my stipulated time, I'll return back to Germany and I'll return back to India or my home country. And just because my skills are high in demand, you have to mention that they are high in demand in the complete world, but of course in your homeland. So thereby, because of your skills, you will easily find a job in your homeland as well. So you need to make sure, so you need to convince the officer that you are well decided that you will get your job when you're back in your country as well. Lastly, you have to mention your declaration that whatever information you have given here is the true to the best of your knowledge. And then you have to close the motivation letter with final remarks, thanking you. I am expecting, I humbly request you to grant me job seekers visa. And then you have to just sign it and close the letter. So this was all about job seekers visa cover letter or motivation letter, friends. If you have any doubts or any questions, please feel free to post it in the comment section, and don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. See you and bye bye.